be able to build rapport with other people as well as increase your influence rather easily. And this is important as a leader. Hey there, welcome to Mac TV. My name is Mac, and this is a channel for emerging leaders as well as first-time managers who are looking to develop their skills so that they can build their confidence and lead their teams effectively. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I actually did a video on the channel about the introverted leader, and some of you extroverted leaders out there reached out to me and you were like, so what about us? We don't get anything? So not to worry, I've got you covered. So I actually had to do a little bit of research on this. Well, actually I had to do a lot of research on this, and something that was really interesting that I found is that, like, because of the fact that there is this belief out there that extroverted leaders make better managers or better leaders, there is a lot of information for the introvert. Because I think what's happening is that because there's this belief, a lot of introverted people are like looking up, is it possible then for me to be a good manager? And so a lot of the information is actually skewed towards an introverted person. And then whatever advice that's out there for the extrovert is like, yeah, you're good at this, but beware of this, which I think is so interesting. I guess that's what happens though when you put people in boxes. This is the kind of stuff that happens. But anyways, all that to say, today I am not going to be talking about what you need to look out for, because obviously you can find that anywhere. What I want to talk about is what makes you so awesome so that you can leverage what makes you so uniquely awesome to your advantage so that you can become a better manager. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so number one, as an extrovert, you probably have some pretty amazing interpersonal skills. And interpersonal skills are really important in the workplace, whether you are in leadership or not. But for you, since you have exceptional nonverbal and verbal communication skills, and you're able to do this in a positive way, you're going to be able to build rapport with other people as well as increase your influence rather easily. And this is important as a leader. Now, fundamentally speaking, if you want people to follow your lead, then you're going to have to connect with them. Now, the advantage for you is that because of the fact that you gain your energy from being around people, connecting with people is not going to be a problem for you, which means you will have a far easier time getting people to follow your lead. Number two, again, because of your great interpersonal skills, you're going to have really good presence. And as a manager, having leadership presence, which is basically just your ability to command a room and voice your opinions and your thoughts with confidence, well, as you can imagine, that's incredibly important too. Number three, you have a very decisive nature about you. And management, as you know, has its fair share of making decisions. In fact, decision-making is a really, really important part of leadership. But because your personality style lends you to taking action, like you're that action taker, when there is a time to make a decision, you're going to be right on it just because of the fact that that's who you are. So as you can see, you have some pretty amazing qualities about you that will make you an exceptional leader. But much like the introvert, you really have to know what those strengths are, or what those unique things about you are, so that you can leverage that on a daily basis. So I want to challenge you to really raise your level of awareness and see where these strengths lay so that you can use them all the time. For example, since you gain your energy from being around people and you're leading a team, you really want to marry the two. And a great way that you can do that is through team building exercises, right? Maybe this is something that you can put together and lead, and you're going to gain a lot of energy from that, and the team is going to have a lot of fun, and you're creating a space for people to bond together. And, you know, bonding opportunities for teams is great for making sure that they are effective in actually doing their work. So that's just a really basic example of where you can use your strength. Just a thought. But again, like I said in my introvert video, I just want to put out a disclaimer here that I'm not at all saying that introverts or extroverts make better leaders. I'm simply trying to help you guys see that it doesn't matter like what your personality style is, as long as you understand what makes you so uniquely awesome, you will do fine. That's basically the intent of this video, or both of these videos. And I really hope you found it valuable. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Do not forget to hit on the subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on the content that I share here on this platform every single Tuesday. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the week. Don't forget to keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.